Here we are entering the town of Deadwood, South Dakota. It is a beautiful small town. A lot different than what I thought it would look like. Here's a statue of Hickok. Go over and have a seat next to him. It's a pretty busy little town. It's Mr. Wu's. I don't know how many of you watched the series on HBO of Deadwood, but it was definitely different from that. There's aces and eights, and Bill Hickok sitting up on a big chair up there. There's Bigfoot. What a great chainsaw art at this place. Yep, there's the aces and eights. There's another Bigfoot. Does wear pants. The American Eagle there. Bear waving to us. Dolls, chainsaw art. There's another Bigfoot. Like he's got some pants and some suspenders, some overalls. Old prospector, panning for some gold. Looks like they're doing some work down the street there. Got a crane. There's this old building. Can't really make out what's behind that sign. Looks like a ghost sign of something left over. Historic site of Pam's Purple Door Brothel. No idea what that's about. Part of a classic car. Old Champion sign there. Champion spark plugs. Love seeing those old signs. There's that crane. Like the historic site. Saloon number 10, where Wild Bill was shot August 2nd, 1876. Unfortunately, the time we got there, it was pretty early, and so a lot of the places were not just open yet. But get a little peek inside here of this old saloon. There's the Bullock Hotel. Built 1895. Some placard in front of us says, Badlands, the lower end of Main Street in front of you, earns a reputation through its saloons, brothels, theaters, gambling halls, and Indian houses, which provide a lot of entertainment for the growing to the rural population of this district. Can many of the personalities of folklore that made Deadwood famous. This is the Fairmont Hotel. Love the architecture of this place. Very cool. Here's another shot of the Bullock Hotel, owned by Seth Bullock, who was a Canadian-American frontiersman. He was also the marshal of Deadwood. Here's a mural, or old advertisement. Grain Belt Brewing. Love these old buildings here in Deadwood. It is a busy place. Not sure what this building was before. It looks like it was built in 1879. Could definitely come back here and do a lot more exploring and get a lot more history of what was going on in this area. Now, in Deadwood, 1876, thousands of people suddenly burst into Deadwood Village. As tribes are looking at mining, others hope to strike it rich with supply stores, restaurants, and saloons. 6 weeks ago, the side of Deadwood was a heavy frost of pine timber. Now it extends nearly a mile long. Deadwood and Whitewood contains nearly 2,000 of the most energetic, driving people on the continent. Every branch of business is representative. Houses are going up on every hand events. Ox trains are constantly arriving loaded with goods from all kinds. It's Mariah, June 1976. There's a camera there. That's crazy. Check out this old burglar alarm. Very cool find. Right here is the site of capture of Jack Mcall, who shot Wild Bill Hickok August 2nd, 1876. Looks like Callahan's. Very cool looking old building. Looks like it's possibly looks like a hotel. It is the Franklin Hotel. Looks like they're doing some construction here on it. Very neat. This looks like this might be Calamity Jane, possibly. Just again, love the old buildings and the history behind this town. I'd like to get some more information on a lot of these buildings.
Hey, check out the
old CocaCola sign up there. Bodega. That's pretty cool. Deadwood, 1876. Bodega. Built in 1878 to 1910. There's the cool CocaCola sign. Early morning hours of September 26, 1879, fire broke out. a bakery on Sherman Street. Fire spread quickly through the town, destroying 300 buildings and leaving 2,000 homeless. The people of Deadwood promptly rebuilt their town using more brick and stone, which provided resistance to fires. Open the window. Got some cowboys. Look on the other side of this bodega. Henry George. I wish I could make out the rest of this old advertisement, but still, old advertisement, and it's very awesome to see these things. So this building built 1892. 1880 on this one. Very cool. Largest grizzly bear in South Dakota, and also the second largest grizzly bear by skull measurement. Used to be pretty actually this one here. Jeez.
Let's put the rocks back in there.
The size of this guy. Look at this clothes. Jeez. Another shot of this hotel that apparently I can't get enough of. On the other side of the street there's the big crane. Bullock Hotel. There's the side of the Bullock Hotel. It's old rusted shutters. Rusted shutters. So the branch house is a hotel. It was originally built in 1912 as the Armour and Company Branch Cold Storage Food Warehouse and renovated in 1996. So Martin and Mason Hotel. South Deadwood Mining Camp. In every portion of the city, the sound of hammer and saw is heard, as explained by the local newspaper reporter on October 14, 1876, about Mcall Mining Camp, South Deadwood. Situated in the narrow expanse of Deadwood Gulch, the mining camp encompassed the lots of Lee Deadwood, Pine, and Sherman streets. Here's the courthouse and the post office of Deadwood. It's a pretty nice looking courthouse and post office. Very nice. Mariah Cemetery. There's Hickox. Mount Mariah Cemetery was established in 1878 by the Lawrence County Commission. Mount Mariah is the final resting place of Western legends, murderers, madams, and pillars of Deadwood's early economic development. The cemetery, Victorian cemetery, set in the backdrop of the northern Black Hills. We have James Butler Hickok and Martha Jane Burke, alias Calamity Jane. There's the grave of Bill Hickok, and next to him is Calamity Jane, who wanted to be buried next to Bill when she passed away. Really neat restaurant that used to be an old gas station. Check out that old Shell sign. There's a lot of neat stuff in here. Old Castrol, Quaker State, the old Texaco pump there, all the old oil cans. Had great coffee, great sandwiches. Old Indian sign there. Galena Motor Oil, 100% pure Pennsylvania. Very, very neat. And the Bullock Hotel, plumbing and steam heating. And heading out of town. His Bible lay unopened. The Society of Black Hills Pioneers erected this monument in 1914 near where he was killed. Today his body lies in Mount Mariah Cemetery overlooking Deadwood.